Welcome to winter in Michigan. It's snowing outside, so I'm all bundled up in my car and I had just a couple minutes, and this week has been crazy, so I've got to grab my video in here while I can. So this week I've been talking about accountability, and I went into this week really thinking that I was going to be talking about accountability to families and following through with what you promised them, and you're holding yourself up to a certain level and things like that. But so this week I've had all this and been following all this discussion on some boards on Facebook, on these embalming boards, and just some other discussions that have come up. And so what I want to talk about is accountability within our profession. And this is all my opinion, and I don't care if anybody agrees with me or not, but this is my opinion on this business and how it should be. Over my time as a funeral director, I've encountered multiple instances where I've worked alongside funeral directors from other funeral homes. I've called upon funeral directors to help me, or I've gone in to embalm a loved one at another funeral home. I've done that multiple times out of state where, you know, someone died and I wanted to prepare them, or I wanted to just dress and casket like my grandma, and I couldn't get there for the embalming, and I was actually pregnant at the time, so I wasn't embalming. And so they let me come in and dress and cosmetize and casket her. And so there's been a lot of professional courtesy, and I think that's part of accountability, is holding ourselves up against each other. And you know, we do a job that's freaking hard. It is hard what we do. The hours we work, the emotion we take on, the situations we deal with, the people that we deal with in, you know, in the business industry. And so why can't we just support each other and hold each other up, instead of battling against each other over prices and reading that, you know, we're doing the used car thing where, hey, I'm gonna, you know, slash prices over here and give you this for this price just to keep your call. What happened to this is our price and this is what we're charging? Like, it makes me feel like it's so cheap and schmarmy that we would do that within our business, because I thought that just wasn't happening. So I guess it's maybe naive of me, and that's fine. I would rather think that, you know, we charge and feel like we're worth something because of the time and the energy and the efforts we put into our business, and that, you know, we should stand behind the prices we think we're worth. That's fine. So, and then also, you know, people cutting each other down in all these groups. It's really sad that we're doing that. But I think the post that really got me in terms of accountability is someone asked if they would trust, so it was, would you trust your loved one to be embalmed by someone who was not licensed, who had been embalming for, I don't remember the exact number, but 20 years, who was an excellent embalmer? And it was not that he was in Colorado where you don't have to be licensed. It wasn't the legality of, you know, that it was okay that he was doing this. It was an illegal thing he was doing, but he was doing it and was good at it. So why is it even a question of, would you do that? Why is not a question of, why are you allowing him to do that? You know, this guy has been doing this trade unlicensed, unschooled for 20 years, and you've not said anything to any authority. You've not tried to stop him doing this, and you think it's okay because he seems to be good at it. Like, that's the dumbest thing, because we all went and got our schooling if we have our licenses, and we follow the rules, we follow the law. That's like taking somebody and just cremating them because we've done it so many times, but who needs the paperwork? Let's just do it. We don't need to get the medical examiner to sign off because we're a really good retort operator, so we're just gonna cremate people all day long. That makes no sense. And why a huge number of people in that news thread thought it would be okay to let people illegally do things within our business, and I don't understand that. So that is, where is the accountability? Where is the accountability within this business to each other, that I'm a licensed funeral director, you're a licensed funeral director. We shouldn't be letting these things happen within our industry, because this is why all of a sudden somebody finds out, oh, there's somebody unlicensed embalming my dad. Here's a lawsuit against this funeral home. In the news it goes, and it trashes our industry. So let's be accountable, guys. Let's not get on board with, oh, they do a good job and it's fine, even though they're unlicensed. Let's watch out for each other and stand up for each other and have each other's back in this industry. I think it's something we have to do for this industry to survive, is to have each other's back, because it's crappy. At the end of the day, you know, what gets put on us negative in the press, what gets put on us negative from consumers. And so we have to stay positive within each other, or within our business with each other, and not support that negative crap that is happening. So that's my 2 cents. That's my soapbox. I'm getting down. But seriously, be accountable with each other, guys. Bye.